President George Washington was our first independent, and you're running as an independent, but as you know, many voters have been tricked into believing that the independent party is a third party and that would split the vote. So, do you see this as the case?
I do not see this as the case. First of all, I'm an independent, not an independent party. Second of all, when you have two candidates, both the Democrat and Republican, Senator Lincoln, Congressman Bozeman, that are so weak that their prospective parties have to use scare tactics in order to get the people of Arkansas to vote for them. And if those people in this state, at this point in our nation's history, are willing to vote opposite their principles, out of fear, then this country's finished. If you cannot honestly walk into a voting booth without a fear of any kind, we're done as a nation.
Right. Now, I get different emails from all the candidates because I want to keep up to date, and I received one today from Congressman Bozeman, his message of the week, and it says, "Big government comes with a hefty price tag. These days Americans are paying more than ever as a result of President Obama's misguided agenda. ARCNs have rejected the idea that we can tax, spend, and borrow our way out to prosperity, yet the President and his allies keep marching us down that path." And if you know of Bozeman's voting record, you know that during his Bush administration, he just basically rubber stamped everything that George Bush put in front of him. Why do you think that he's speaking out now as opposed to when the spending was a Republican in the office?
Well, first of all, Congressman Bozeman is a proven lock-and-step Republican. He is going to toe the party line regardless of what the people of Arkansas want. The fact that Congressman Bozeman is talking about the problem of earmarks, but through 2008 he brought roughly $89 billion in earmarks to the 3rd Congressional District. He voted for TARP and he voted to increase the debt ceiling. So what I see here is the fact that it's election year, all of a sudden he's had a change of heart and he's decided that maybe the people of Arkansas were right, but it's a little bit too late. He's driven this country further into debt by his inability to be decisive and to follow the wishes of the people of Arkansas.
Right. Knowing that Russia and China have some of their own citizens helping Iran with their nuclear reactor, what, if anything, can America or Israel do now? If we attack the reactor, it's almost sure to start war, possibly World War III, especially if Chinese or Russian civilians are harmed. And you got the military background, special forces. I know you don't have the intelligence there as far as the intelligence on the ground or whatever, but what do you think would be a safe move, or is there a safe move now?
Well, for the Israelis, they're on a very strict timeline. I've been keeping up with this somewhat. They're in the process of fueling that reactor. My understanding is they only have days before the fueling process is done. Therefore, it becomes a huge ecological. The ecological damage could happen if they hit that reactor, or that after that point puts the military option, in a sense, off the table. So anything that the Israelis plan on doing up to that point has to be done within probably the next 72 hours. And of course this is based on what I've seen. Outside of that,
oh, beautiful, for heroes prove